back to my channel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready for the weekend, and it is only Thursday today. However, oh my goodness, you're in a bit of a wonk there, aren't you? That's gonna have to do. But me and Mark have got a big old weekend ahead of us, and I am so excited for it. I cannot wait. I am starting this vlog on the Thursday, so I am a little bit early. I'm a little bit premature. It's not the weekend yet. We have had a skip delivered today, and basically we've got a big old weekend of home renovation jobs to get done. Now more than ever, now Sprout is on the way, little baby is on the way. I want to get stuff done. Because I'm out of like the first trimester, I need to stop saying because now I'm out of the first trimester. I've been out of the first trimester for a little while. Like on Saturday, we will be halfway. I will be half baked. Baby will be, oh my goodness, we'll only have 20 weeks left until our due date, which is, let's just not think about that right now. But now more than ever, I am feeling ready to get back onto it again. Obviously, I've been really tired and everything throughout the first trimester, so doing housework and doing jobs around the house has literally been the last thing on my mind. Mark, on the other hand, has been absolutely incredible and has been, as always, just smashing work, at home, like, just getting as much done for the family as possible, which is, oh, I'm so grateful for him always. And he's been doing a lot, so now I want to kind of like put my 50 pence in and help out as well, because we've just got a lot that we both want to achieve before baby comes. And basically the way that I'm seeing it is the quicker that I can get sort of like the other tidbit sort of jobs done around the house, the quicker we can start on the nursery, which is the part that I'm really excited for. I cannot wait for that now. I feel like people will be like, oh my goodness, you're starting the nursery like so early, but oh, I just can't wait. I literally can't wait any longer. Although I'm having such a debate with what theme to do, because initially I was thinking Peter Rabbit. Now I don't know whether to go more sort of like neutral, do a bit of paneling, do I not do paneling, but then how neutral do I keep it, because I want to have colour in, like, I'm gonna hiccup. Yeah, I want to have colour in like the baby's life and things like that, but then I'm like, when is it they actually start seeing colour? Anyway, I digress. I go off on a tangent. We are basically, like I said, we've had a big old skip delivered today, and we have got so much plaster and rubbish all down the side of the house. So the main job really over the next sort of like couple of days, hopefully we can get this done before the weekend, so that we could spend the weekend literally just cracking on with jobs that we want to do inside of the house, is to get rid of all of that plasterboard. So we have, where we knocked down the kitchen and did the ginormous kitchen renovation from when it was like completely like all back to brick, and it's been all completely renovated. Walls were knocked down. If you're new here, it was a big old process, and all of the remains and rubble and brick and plasterboard from that are outside. So we do really need to get rid of that because it is an eyesore. So that is the first job that we do really need to get done this weekend. And plus the skip will be getting collected next week, so that has to get done. And then next of all, this evening, I want to make a big old list of everything that I want to get done, because, well, even if I don't achieve all of it this weekend, at least it's there and it's all written down for me, and it will just feel so satisfying when things are getting ticked off. So I'm excited for a big old renovation video. I'm excited to get things like ticked off, as I say, hopefully some changes about the house, and just, you know, those jobs that just like niggle, like I need to paint doors, I need to paint architraves, skirting boards, and just little rubbishy jobs like that. But I feel like doing it as a vlog will get me motivated, and as always, I love just looking back on these memories to see before and afters. So before I go any further, I need to crack on with writing my big to-do list, and I'm gonna sneeze now. Oh, yeah, I need to crack on with writing my to-do list. I do want to have, it's not stopped, I'm gonna carry on sneezing. Right, I think that was the last one. So I'm gonna go crack on, I'm gonna write my to-do list, and hopefully I can get as much of it done this weekend as possible. And when Mark gets home from work tonight, I think we'll be cracking on and getting the skip sorted. I think I might even go and get the first wheelbarrow load ready, so that it is just there and ready, because I'm feeling pumped and ready to start cracking on. And while I'm in this mood, I need to latch onto it before I feel too tired. So I'm gonna go and write my to-do list first, and then I'll probably get started on the plasterboard.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night.
Good morning. I am just heading off to Screwfix because I've got a couple of bits that I need to pick up. This morning we've been cracking on and I'm really happy about it. And I've been doing some sanding on the doors. I haven't been doing too much of it though, because it is a, I don't know what you call it, like an electric sander. And I've heard that it's absolutely fine to be like using it while I was pregnant, but I just want to be on like the safe side. So I did a door, Mark's done a door. Mark's also made me a shelf as well for the living room. So we've been busy cracking on this morning, which is great. I just need to head out and get some paint because we've run out of eggshells so that I can paint the doors. Oh, it's gone really dark, sorry about that. And then as soon as we've painted the doors, then we'll obviously be able to get those back on. I want to order some more door handles from Amazon because I've seen some ones actually just on Amazon that I really like, and they're a lot cheaper as well actually. So I need to get those. And what else am I getting? Oh, I'm getting some more face plates to cover our little boxes in the living room as well, so they look a lot cleaner. So yeah, we've been cracking on, and I'm just hoping today that if I can get sort of like the doors painted, I can get the windowsill painted, and I can get the shelf painted, then that'll be a good day's work, because then as soon as I've got the shelf up, then I can do the fun parts like getting that dressed up and everything. I also want to move the sideboard as well that we've got in the living room and like put that central, and sort of like maybe go on Canva and map out a little like dressing up situation of what I want to put on that as well. Also, another thing that's arrived as well is I ordered a load of prints off of a mixture between Snapfish and what's the other one? Free prints. So I've got some of those that have just arrived in the post as well, which is very exciting. So I can get the photo frame up in the living room, I can get the prints put in there. So yeah, there's a lot to do, but I'm just gonna head off to Screwfix now, and then when I get back, it'll be back to cracking on again and getting things done. Very productive day.
Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we
Right then, second to last job for today. What have we accomplished today, darling?
What haven't we accomplished?
I know, right? We have taken the doors off. They got sanded yesterday, and then they have done 2 sides of the painting. I need to do the other 2 sides of the painting. When am I going to do that? I could do that for the week actually, couldn't I really? And then, so they've been painted. We've done little touch-ups in the living room. The windowsill has been repainted. Bits of the skirting board have been repainted that need to be repainted. How many times have I said painted? Mark's made me a shelf as well, which we're not 100% sold on yet, but I'm thinking we just put it up and then I'll dress it up, because to be fair, on like chimney breasts in other people's houses, I do see that they normally have shelves on, but I don't want it to look cluttered in here. I do still want it to look like nice and clean sort of thing, but then cozy at the same time. There's a very confusing aesthetic that I want actually going on in this living room. I want it to be cozy, but not cluttered. Oh, I think I'm getting tired, God, I can't get my words out. But Mark's made me a shelf anyway that we're gonna put up. I am gonna dress it up, and then at the end of the day, if we don't like it, we'll take it down. And the other job that we're finishing off with today is I've got this that was hung up in the bedroom without any prints in it, and I now have decided that I want it in the living room instead. So we've taken it down, we're gonna put it up in the living room, and I've also been on to Snapfish, and I've also been on to, what's the other one called? Free Prints, and I've got all these prints. So I want to get these hung up as well. I think I said I was doing this yesterday actually when we went to Screwfix, but oh my goodness, it took me like 2 hours to get to Screwfix and back, which is normally like a 10-minute journey down the road, but I got stuck in a load of traffic, and by the time we got back, we then went out for a very lovely barbecue around Mark's mum and dad's house. So, excuse me, I didn't get to get this done yesterday, but I'm gonna sit and organise these photos now, and then get them up on the living room wall. Oh, I can't stop hiccuping. And then get the shelf up, and then I can sit, oh, I've got a little horn. I can sit and have a little play on Canva, and sort of like, I'm gonna take a picture of the living room, put that on Canva, and then sort of like find things that I want to put on the shelves and try and have like a mess around on there. Almost do like Play Sims but on Canva with our own house, so I can actually see what it's gonna look like and put things there that I want to go there. And yeah, just have a little bit of a mess around before I start buying things really. And then if we don't like it, we can take it down, and if we do like it, then we can go ahead and get things sorted. But yeah, I've got loads of little pictures here that I want to get. I love this picture of me and Mark. So cute. So yeah, I've got loads of little photos that I'm just gonna line up now, try and organise to see where I want them, and then yeah, get that up. Look how perfectly they fit in there, Gorge.
Nice.
I just need to arrange them how I want them, and then yeah, get them up on the wall, and hopefully it adds a little bit more coziness to this room.
A little bit of summer.
Just a little bit of summer, you know, Gorge. At Christmas we could put reindeers on there.
Is this just a Christmas shelf?
It might just be a shelf for decoration for Christmas.
Someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us, 'cause
look at that background behind me.
Yeah.
It looks so much nicer. Good morning. Welcome back to another weekend of renovations. It's the following weekend now, and we have got a lot more work to be getting done. I can't talk. We have got a lot more work to be getting done, and today we are focusing on the hallway. We have got a couple more little bits to do in the living room. I'm going to do some more little painting jobs in the living room today. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to be focusing on the kitchen. But the main update is this cute little like situation behind me. Look how much nicer and more homely that looks. I need to ignore all of this stuff. That is all going into that cupboard down here, but we've got the open reach man coming on Thursday, and we're finally getting decent internet in this house, which is going to be fabulous. We've got a little photo frame up here, which I absolutely love. This is from Dunelm, and then I've put a couple of bits and bobs up here. This is not happy about focusing. I've just put a couple of bits and bobs up here, put my neon diffuser up here as well, which is absolutely stunning. And also look at this cute little picture up there of me and Marky, which I absolutely love. And these are candles that I made which say the Taylor Abode on them, and they smell really nice. So that's how we're looking up here. So just doing little things like this have made it feel so much more cozy and homely in the house, which is absolutely lovely. But the big ruckus that we've got to sort out today is this situation.
I've done that situation.
It is, isn't it? So basically there was a handrail that was like fully glued, like solidified by plaster and every single material under the sun onto the wall here. That ran all the way where that mark is along here. So we're gonna put bits of plasterboard in here and then skim over the top, because that just saves a lot of money when it comes to plasterboarding, and it works so well over here with what Mark's done. So this is already just filled. There's a couple of odd bob bits that Mark wants to fill in with like little dinks that just need filling and things like that. But otherwise, this side is looking absolutely fabulous, and then we're just gonna do the same to this side, because honestly, it's the hallway.
Nobody judges your hallway, do they?
Nobody judges your hallway, surely. We don't spend any time out here, so it just doesn't make sense, because when we got a quote from the plasterer, what did they say, £900? £900 to plaster this bit, which is just absolutely outrageous. So this part here is going to be all easy filled, isn't it? And then, yeah, we're going to get some plasterboard on here, get this skim, get it sanded, because Mark's got a ginormous big sander thing that just makes it all flat and smooth and lovely. And then we'll be able to paint it. So we'll have that done in a couple of hours, won't we, darling?
Easy as that.
So yeah, we need to get cracking. We're doing lots of bits and bobs out here today. And then tomorrow I think it's just like little tidbits in the kitchen. I also need to tan at some point over the weekend, because I realised that I match the colour of the door. What's Ashley and what's door? Big old update then. I'm finding it really difficult to remember to actually vlog while we're doing stuff, because we get so like, just get ready to like do things and then get cracked on with it, and then I'm like, I'm not vlogging anything. But again, I just like keeping this as a little video diary so I can remember what we've got up to anyway. But Mark has been fully cracking on with the hallway. So on that day we went to Wickes, picked up some more plasterboard. We then went, where did we go? We came back here. And then Mark patched up the wall with plasterboard. That's been skimmed. Also, there was like a patch up here as well above the door that needed sanding, filling, painting, because when we did the kitchen renovation, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, when we did the kitchen renovation and put the stills up, a load of plaster just fell off the wall. So that's been easy filled, painted. There's just a couple of touch-ups that need to be done on the ceiling. But yeah, the hallway, big old transformation. So it's had its first skim. It's not going to be happy about focusing, but you can semi-see where the Artex is slowly disappearing now. The plasterboard has gone on. You can see where it's so much smoother on the plasterboard compared to the Artex. So that has had its full first coat on there. So the gap is no longer. And after Mark reckons 2 more coats of this and a big sand, it'll be a nice flat wall. On this side as well, this has had another little fill of like, you can just kind of see little patches where Mark has touched up. And although it doesn't look flat on camera, because you can see like different shades, it is a completely smooth wall now. So this is ready just for another light little sand, and then we'll be getting that painted. And then, oh my goodness, it's just going to transform this hallway so much. I mean, the fact already that we can't see brick anymore is a ginormous, a huge change. So we're hoping that this weekend I'm going to carry on with this and do it as like a little bit of a series, just while I feel like me and Mark are nesting. Like, I know nesting doesn't normally start until, I think people say it's like literally like the last couple of weeks of pregnancy where I get like another energy burst and then all of a sudden I want to clean everything. But I feel like this is our nesting journey, doing our little home renovation. So I think I'm gonna make this like our little diaries, our little series of getting everything renovated in the house and doing what we want to do before Babby comes. Because we are really picking up pace with getting things done. If there wasn't gonna be anything that was gonna give us a kick up the bum, like having a bubba and getting the house done, then I don't know what was going to. I'm so excited because this weekend, I'm gonna start on the nursery. I'm so excited. I need to order a couple more storage boxes because at the moment I've got so much craft stuff in there. I mean, I'm hoping that this autumn I'm gonna do like my little craft candles, my little candles that I made again, my little pumpkin ones, and start selling those again, which I'm really excited for. So I do need like I need it accessible, but I need it also out of the way because more importantly than anything, I want to get going on the nursery and also do a little series diaries on like doing that as well and decorating our first ever baby's nursery, which is so exciting. So that's what we're hoping to do this weekend. Mark's going to be on Project Hallway again, and hopefully he can sand and then I'll be able to paint that and get the first layer of paint on. And then in the nursery, I'm going to give that a big old tidy up, and then hopefully I'll be able to start stripping the wallpaper that's currently on there at the moment, because it's like a lining paper on there at the moment that we painted over, but it's diabolical. Do not recommend lining paper whatsoever. It's just peeled off and oh, it just doesn't look great. So Mark's going to be doing the same skimming in that nursery as well. But yeah, I can go through like the nursery plans and everything that I've got ideas for up there with you next weekend, which is so exciting. The other thing that we actually did as well is we caused a bit of a ruckus upstairs in the storage cupboard. Whoa, I don't even know like how to explain on this. It's just a shithole basically. It's absolutely vile, it's disgusting. It had this like wood chip wallpaper in it that was like peeling off of the walls, and it was just, oh, it was absolutely horrible. And like Mark literally hardly touched it and it just all pulled off. So we started taking the wallpaper out of there. We pulled out, there was this dirty, horrible old rug as well in there that was just disgusting. That's been pulled out and gone straight outside and is actually off in the bin today. So that's that gone. And I do want to turn that into a bit of like a place where we keep like nappies, bath stuff, just like when I've bought like a few of them, keep like a back stock in that storage cupboard. So I want to make sure that that's all organised nicely as well. So we've made a little bit of a start on that, but it just looks horrendous at the moment. That's a problem for another day, and we'll probably have a look at that again in this weekend, so in the next vlog. But yeah, that's kind of where we're up to this week. We've had a nice big weekend of doing things, so yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely do like little weekend vlogs and just record what we get up to, because it is just so nice to see things developing and coming along, and especially if I'm gonna be starting the nursery next, which is just the most exciting part for me anyway. So yeah, I am gonna end this video up here, and then we'll be starting another one at the weekend as well. So please subscribe if you haven't already and you want to follow our little renovation and creating a nursery series on my channel, and I do really hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.